Hi everybody, it's Amanda Edwards, your next Congresswoman for the 18th Congressional District. On this installment of Policy to the People, we're going to focus on something I wrote a few months ago in an op-ed, which is the creation of a housing solution center for our community. Many of you all may already know my background in working with Harvey Recovery, but just to refresh, 6 years ago, something called Harvey hit our community, and of course it resulted in 51 inches of rainfall, $125 billion in damage. It was the second worst disaster in U.S. history, and it happened right here. One of the things that struck me most was how many of our senior citizens, our most vulnerable residents, remain in need. That's right, 6 years later, so many have received rejections or haven't been able to navigate the complexities of this process of trying to get help. Specifically, housing repair needs and the like have been something that has evaded people, and their ability to navigate through the system has been something that is leaving them left behind. Well, I believe that we should leave none of our seniors behind, and as a result, we've got to connect them to those that can help them navigate through the complicated web of different programs and entities that may be able to offer assistance. For example, at the City of Houston, we had administered select programs to help support certain individuals who were in need of housing. But if you weren't in those programs, you may not know what other efforts might exist with other governmental agencies or with other nonprofits. Similarly, with other nonprofits, they don't know all of the nuances of the governmental programs that are in place. What that results in is that you have seniors who are in desperate need for help, but they're overwhelmed and unable to navigate through the complicated web of where they may find assistance. And often they end up falling through the cracks. That's got to stop. Under my watch as your next Congresswoman, it will. We are going to propose the creation of a housing solution center, which is not going to lead you to no's and rejections as we currently have, but instead lead our community to yeses. That's right, housing solutions, which is why it would be termed that name. Now, the reason that we need a center is because we need case management services, and it needs to be staffed and supported by multi-governmental agencies. And so that way you have the collaboration between the governmental agencies and entities, but at the same time, you've got to bring in your nonprofit partners as well. And that's how we're going to stop getting our seniors stuck in the middle of no's and what can't be done, and instead get them towards the answers that they want to hear, which is how it can be done and solutions. And that's what this would be about. So I'm very eager to begin my work as your next Congresswoman so that we can implement innovative solutions such as the Housing Solution Center.